What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? DoctorDDub here, and welcome back to another FarmFolks video. Today, I want to talk music. I think it's safe to say that music in video games plays a huge part in our experience with them as a whole. It can influence the tone of the game, set the stage for the vastly different environments you'll come across in your journeys, turn an otherwise boring boss battle into an epic encounter, completely relax you, and so on. It generally makes you feel things you otherwise wouldn't. Simply put, music, and by proximity sound effects, are crucial factors in good game design. Think back to some of your favorite video games ever, perhaps ones with a song that has stuck with you for years after playing. Think of how the music and sound effects shaped the way the game felt. Now imagine playing those games in complete silence. Well, that's pretty much where we're currently at with FarmFolks. No music, no footsteps, no sounds of your axe hitting a tree, no sounds of you plucking a rock. Nothing but this little sound when picking up tools or harvesting crops. For me, that's made playing FarmFolks quite a jarring experience. I know it's still in pre-alpha and is missing a lot of its content, but the lack of audio is what is most noticeable in my opinion. So I decided to fix that. I think you'll all agree that what you're about to see and hear is leaps and bounds better than this. Not all of what you're about to hear will be in the game though, as a lot of the sounds are still being produced. But take a listen to this real quick, and when I get back, we'll go over what music and sounds were used, where I got them from, and which of them are here to stay. Now tell me that isn't way better than playing in silence. It just adds so much to the experience. Most of the sound effects I added were from other games. The tree chopping, rock plucking, ground hoeing, and plant watering effects were all pulled from Stardew Valley, while the sounds of the river and waterfall came from Eastshade. The chirping birds and general ambiance are just from a sound sample I have as well. But the most obvious addition, and the only one that is here to stay, is the music, which, in my personal opinion, is absolutely amazing. Created by the wonderful Eliana D'Angelo, this track is one of the many songs we'll hear during our time on Softshoal Island. This song in particular is one of the songs for summer, which I think fits perfectly due to how upbeat and lively it is. The first time I heard this song, just yesterday, I got an ear-to-ear smile across my face, and I don't even know why. It's just that good. Eliana will be producing all of the music for the game, and potentially the sound effects as well, though the sound effect portion of that hasn't been confirmed yet. She just recently posted a 30-minute video breaking down the music theory behind how she'll be designing songs for FarmFolks, and I highly recommend you go watch it if you found this interesting in the slightest. It's really cool to hear her thoughts behind different portions of the track and what she was trying to accomplish with each section by using different techniques, as well as her plans and influences for future tracks. I'll have a link to it in the description if you want to go check it out. And although this song is awesome, it won't be the only one you hear during summer. She even mentioned that from year to year, you'll hear different variations of the summer theme, which I personally am really excited and interested to see, as well as hear, how that's being handled. If FarmFolks lets us continue to play once the story has been completed, like we're expecting, I'm sure many of us will be spending a large number of years in the game, even after we've seen the credits roll, so it'll be a nice touch to hear some different music over time instead of the same track over and over, which would inevitably get stale. Alright though, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed the sights and sounds of Softshoal Island, and be sure to check out Eliana's video and throw a subscription her way if you find her video fun, interesting, and or useful. We should be getting some new content by the end of the month, so expect more from me then. Until then though, as always, take care.